his location is very critical. That's what we're talking about. When a place is hosting the presence of God, despite it being barren, despite the place being a wilderness, but the fact that it is now hosting Jesus, a place where there isn't any leaf, there isn't any tree, you don't have access to roots for you to extract medication from. Jesus chose carefully a place where when you are to visit him and then you are healed from such a place, it will only be by Jesus that you recovered from your sickness. How is it that Jesus can choose a place that is so barren and he waits for people to leave cities? By leaving their cities, they are leaving their pharmacies. They are walking away from hospitals to a place that is limited in terms of resources. But because the place now is hosting the presence of God, notice you have people recovering from their diseases. Having left cities, having walked away from physicians, experts are found in cities. They left those places sick, visited a place that is hosting the presence of God, and from such a place, God healed them. What does that say? How can you come from a barren place fruitful? This is a message concerning what the presence of God can do. He healed them from their diseases. No physical, no natural medication. Why? A barren place has hosted the presence of God. Look at what you can produce if you are to host him, despite your outlook. What you can do, changes that you can bring to other people if you are to host his presence. He carefully chose a place where if he heals you from there, it will only be him. It will be known. It's only the presence of God that has healed this person. What else can heal a person from the desert if it is not the presence of God being hosted by the wilderness? And he healed them. Notice what is happening now.
And when the day began to wear away,
now when the day was fast spent, notice now, the sun is setting, and you have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people gathered around the Creator of the universe. What is about to happen here is so amazing. Now the disciples realized that there was a crisis. The situation at this point is out of control. What do we do?
Then came the 12 and said unto him.
Now notice what the 12 are coming to say to the Creator of the desert.
Send the multitude away, that they may go into the towns and country round about, and lodge and get victuals, for we are here in a desert place.
So what they are saying, what they are telling Jesus, who knows everything, is that where we are now, Jesus, you must be aware, this is a desert place. all of them, the 12, saw it fit to come to Jesus and convince him, in case he's not aware of where he is. They said to him, behold, we are in a desert place. And we have got so many people here. And they've come here because of you. You brought them here. So you did something. You influenced these people to come. But there is something that these people are never going to have. Watch where I'm going. Just watch where I'm going. You have to send these people away. I wish you would understand what I'm about to say now. These are the 12 apostles. To be, he's going to leave the entire church in the hands of these people. And their message to God is for him, God, to send away the people that have come, so that they would go back into the city for their victuals, food supply. Let them, Jesus, please, this is a desert place. What we are advising you to do as your committee is to send the people away back into the city for food. Send them back into lodges. Send them back into the supermarkets. Send them back to a place where there is more resources. And Jesus then, he made it so clear to them. He said, you do not need to send them away. And he said, give them to eat.
But he said unto them, give ye them to eat.
Notice. This is so important. This is so important. Their understanding of this situation requires that Jesus send people away so that they would go out there and find food for themselves. And then when Jesus heard that, he looked at them and he said, there is no need for us to send these people away. Give them. Give them. They were not aware that they had that capacity to give to such a number of people bread. You listen to your Creator and he tells you, go ahead and give. He cannot say that unless he's aware of what you have. You might not be aware of what you carry, but he's aware. Listen to his instruction. You don't need to send them away. Give them to eat. You have that. People are hungry, I'm aware. But you have what can satisfy them without having to send them away. What is Jesus trying to resist here? A false doctrine. What false doctrine? If you're smart, you'll hear it, you'll get it, you'll understand it. There is something that is about to be established in the kingdom of God right here, which is not consistent with the character and the nature of God. What is that? A teaching by the apostles that people have to move away first from Jesus in order for them to find provision. A doctrine by the apostles, a doctrine by your men of God, a doctrine by your pastor, your teacher, that says Jesus is not interested in providing your day-to-day needs. You have to be sent away, walk away from him, get a job away from him. Hear this. And Jesus resisted. He said, if you are going, guys, to build such a church where people are known for lack simply because they have me, what kind of a church is that? I want to derive an understanding into you right now before I hand over the church to you. Jesus was not just preaching by his word of mouth. No, he would do things in their presence so that they would derive doctrines from his actions. You don't need to send them away. You give them something to eat. As a leader, you have the power to provide for the people. Don't send them away. So I'm trying to get into the mind of the Christ right now, the mind of God. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? Jesus is thinking, if I allow this thing to happen, where I send people away from my presence, and eventually outside of my presence, they find bread. What is that going to tell concerning my presence? It's a message that says there are things that you can never find in the presence of God. You have to walk away from it first. I'm trying to understand what Jesus is looking at right now. It's a situation. I've sent the people away, and the disciples are saying, send them back into the city, number one. Send them back into the country. Send them back into lodges for their victuals. Send them back. Send them back. It means they have to find after they have departed from your presence. If I agree to that, I've sent a wrong message. So as they leave this place sick, and then they go back to the hospital, what is that going to say concerning my presence? When a person finally finds his way to the bakery and they are buying bread, they are coming from my presence hungry. What is the message that the people are carrying back into the city? You stay with God, you die from hunger. It's a message back into the city of things that God cannot provide. So the city becomes superior in terms of providing your needs. You now have another source, another God capable of looking after your physical needs. Why should you be referred by God to a different location, a different place, and you come from the presence of God and you have to go back to the city? Send them back into the country. Send them back into the city for their provision. The doctrine of the apostles. They were not yet aware of the ability of the presence of God to provide for the people. So Jesus said, guys, you make such a mistake. These people are going to leave this place. Whoever is going to find them fainting along the way, that action of fainting is a message that this is what the presence of God can do to you. You cannot drive while it's in the presence of God. You cannot build a house while it's in the presence. This is the message that these people are going to carry back into the city. Satisfy them. And that satisfaction is going to become a message. Imagine what is going to happen when they walk back into their cities, jumping up and down and celebrating. That becomes a message of what the presence of God can do in terms of providing, even for your physical needs. Look, I have healed the sick with no medication. What makes you think that I now have to send them away? Because hunger is a disease. I can still cure them. We can heal them from hunger. We can provide for them.